She had to see me.
About what? Oh, please, Marcus, please. You ain't going nowhere.
Get out.
What
Get
are you
out.
talking about? Get out. No, stop. Get...
I was with you when you didn't have a dime. And I've always been there for you. Shame you women are so used to losing, you don't realize when you've won.
Kids, get your stuff, your daddy. I know you did not bring this trick up into my house.
Shut! So don't call our house or come by my job unless it's got something to do with the kids. Now, I have to have a relationship with you because of them. So if it ain't got nothing to do with the kids, don't you call me. You better stop talking to my kids about her. Do you understand me?
Oh, it's about time.
Hey, shut up. Now, both of y'all better learn to get along for the sake of these kids.
Hi, baby.
Everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional, and yeah, we staying lit, big dog. Hey man, shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day, man, and shout out to my homie Lucky Wheels and Deals, man. We just got off the line, man, chopping it up, man. Y'all go check him out on the Lucky Wheels and Deals channel and the Lucky Nation station where he keeping it lit Bay Area style. Player. Hey, shout out to the 32 gang, man. Y'all rock with me, man. But this one, we got another 32 gang spinoff, man. CJ so cool, man. This man is begging for his kids and is looking kind of bad. Now, you know what? I'ma just call it like this. Royalty is a deadbeat mom. She's a dirtbag. You know, put her in the toilet, wipe your ass, and flush her. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say about it. Like this. Royalty is doing the typical baby mama stuff when the man done moved on, man. I mean, let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? The Royalty is slacking on co-parenting. You know, we can say all we want about CJ. He a narcissist, he a this, but no. That does not stop him from taking care of his kids. That he's always taking care of his kids. He don't have a actual job that he goes to clock into every day, except when he's clocking into, you know, YouTube. But he's usually with his kids from what I see. And I'm going to just give y'all this right quick before we get into CJ begging for his kids, which looks pretty horrible, big dog. It looks terrible. Like, you should not have to have made a 25-minute video begging to see your kids. It looks bad. But I get it, though. I get it, because had I had your platform back then, I would have been begging for my kids when I was begging for my kids. But then someone told me to keep that mess off the internet. You know what I'm saying? CJ not being able to see his kids when he's been there every day. And it's just like those kids know their dad. And CJ, you should have known this. You should have known this, brother. I'm a blame this kind on you too. You should have known how she was gonna be from the previous relationship that she had. How many times did she make them kids call their parent, their dad? How many times was she making them go see him? No, she was trying to build that family with you. She was not trying to have them kids in that man's life. Now, I don't know what the man did or who he is and what he done. I don't know none of that. But what I'm saying is, let's just put it out there. He might not have been that bad of a person. But, you know, when you listen to these women and they bitter about, you know what I'm saying, the man moving on or the man cheated or whatever, and then what they want to do, they want to stop letting you see the kids. And I'm pretty sure this is a repeat of what she done already did. And we can't say it's about money. You know what I'm saying? That's why I call her a deadbeat. It ain't about money. You know what I mean? It ain't about keep putting the kids in harm's way, because we already seen what she did by taking her kids to a fight. You know what I'm saying? So let's call a spade a spade. Royalty's a deadbeat. I mean, put in the comment section. You think she a deadbeat, or is CJ just, you know, begging harder than Keith Sweat? You know what I'm saying? Is he taking it a little too far? I don't think so. I think he's doing everything that he can right now. But I'm going to get into this. I'm going to get into his begging, and then I'm going to get into why he needs to take that woman to court, okay? You need to take her to court and do it the legal way. And I'm going to tell you, it ain't going to be easy. I'm going to put it like this, bro. You ain't going to see your kids for about 4 years. Now, if you do see them, it'll be sporadic, you know what I'm saying, based on her, what she wants, okay? Because I'm going to show you, sometimes you can have a judge, sometimes you can't, you know, but obviously you got a little bit of paper, so you might be able to, you know what I'm saying, grease some palms. But, man, for broke people, man, if you broke, you just ain't got a chance. You're going to be in my situation where you become a lifelong stepdaddy, raising kids that ain't yours, and then you got to go have babies with another woman just so you can be a father to your own kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the reality of messing with these deadbeat mamas. You know what I'm saying? They got these thin BBLs anyway. Matter of fact, you need to sue her for that BBL, big dog. Like, you need to be like, you bought her that product for you to use or y'all to use together, and now she out there flaunting that thing for another dude who ain't paying for it. You know what I'm saying? And she probably flaunting it, that and the kids, because that's what deadbeat mamas do. They, you know, they send you pictures with the other man with the kids and stuff, like, oh, look at them playing. Like, deadbeat mamas. Anyway, shout out to Lexi, because she's stuck in the middle of this mess. And she not being less stressed. Anyway, let's get into it, man. CJ is about to start begging for his kids. Looking bad. Royalty, you got this man out here begging for his kids. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Let's get to it.
And right now, the number one problem is those kids need their dad. And I know she said on her story that she's their mother and their father right now, but realistically,
See, that's what I'm talking about. The deadbeat mama stuff at its finest. How can you be the mother and the father when the kids clearly have a father that's able, willing, and available to take care of the kids, but you being the deadbeat dirtbag that you are, you ain't letting him see the kids, and he got to get on TV and put out there and beg like Key Sweat.
that's not fair to them or me. And there's no kid walking on this earth that doesn't want to be involved in their father's life. And that's different from fathers that's not really taking care of their kids. But me and my kids, like,
see, he threw a shot at the other kid's dad because he had to step in and took him to a whole nother level. But Royalty was in a relationship with that dude for 11 years. 11 years. So you telling me in 11 years he wasn't taking care of his kids? Nah, that dude was taking care of his kids. But when you came in, you totally took over, and she just dropped that dude just like that. Now, CJ, that was your warning. You should have known not to have no babies with that girl, because that's exactly what she was going to do. And as soon as she got that baby out of you, not even 2 years later, she gone.
I do everything for them, and I would do anything for them. And the things that I used to didn't do for them is because I let her do those things, and I did all the other things, on or off camera. It doesn't matter. A lot of you guys were saying things a long time ago like, well, when you had the kids and the family, you really didn't do much with the twins. That's cap. That's a lie. We were always buying things. I was always buying.
Man, see, you don't have to prove that to these internet folks, man. What you need to do right now, you need to go get all your receipts. You already have the videos. All you need to do is go get all that stuff, go get a lawyer, and be like, hey man, this is what I've already been doing since the kids were born. I think we need to get into an emergency custody situation where I need my visitation. You have to do it. You got to file the paperwork. Courts don't move fast, especially since COVID has happened. Courts are slow and backed up, big dog. So you need to jump on this immediately.
Things, and D-Lo was helping build these things, train stations, all kind of cars and toys and big things.
All that stuff is considered gifts, but just acknowledging that you have stuff for your kids at your home is well enough. But one thing that the lawyer was gonna do is like, oh, do the kids have a place to sleep? They're gonna try to come up with any excuse for them not to come over there or for them to postpone it. So you need to get all this stuff in order before you get on here begging. Like you're not a puppy, big dog. You're not a puppy. These are your kids. Like, for you to put this out there and beg, that really looks bad on Royalty. It don't look bad on you. It's just showing how much you care about your kids. But I blame Royalty the dirtbag baby mama from hell. And cause she got you, she know what happened, and she know what type of situation she put you in by fighting your other baby mama, the most trashiest stuff. And she thought a woman from Gary, Indiana was gonna back down from her. She must be out her mind. I've heard the stories of Gary, Indiana.
Put together for the twins. I've done a lot for my twins, all right, on and off camera, like I said. And majority of my day went to the twins. I play with CJ and Daya all day long. Why? Because I'm a stay-at-home dad, and they were little kids staying at home.
Boy, them meds, they really got your mouth cotton mouth like a mug, or you just japping on 1,000 miles an hour. But I got to keep this video going. But I was just pointing that out because, boy, your lips was dry.
Most of the time was COVID, and nobody can leave the house anyway. So their whole life, I've been involved, right? And now it's kind of weird to not only them, but to me, that I'm not able to be in their life anymore because I was used to this, this pattern of me being with my kids. And the last time I got to see them, me, Kamari, and the twins, we celebrated Christmas. I assume you're watching this video, and I'm begging you to please, let's both just get off the pride horse and let's settle this behind closed doors where I can see my kids.
Get a lawyer.
Vlog that I have my kids, then cool. I'm still gonna listen to you. You don't want Lexi around, you don't want me to vlog, whatever it takes for me to see my kids, I'm willing to do. And guess what? Lexi's willing to do, because Lexi loves me and she loves the kids. Yes, I said it, we're in love.
All right, so there you have it, man. He on here begging to see his kids. He said he'll go through whatever. He'll have to keep his girlfriend away. He can't vlog. See, these are all stipulations they gonna give you in the court, big dog. This is how my baby mama did it. I'm gonna break down the court case and stuff like that, because I want y'all to see and understand, like, this is no joke, man. You got a bunch of deadbeat baby mamas out here, and everybody think they cool and think she take care of her kids, she do this. Nah, and they be real life deadbeats, but they don't tell you. You don't get the whole story. Now, so that's why I got the receipts for the whole story for deadbeat baby mamas who keep their kids away from the father. You know what I'm saying? Just like Royalty's doing, and there's no reason for her. But she gonna come up with every excuse. Well, she hasn't seen him in that long, so she needs to, we need to work out something where we can work her slowly into being. So then you got week after week after week. Pretty soon, that's like 2 months gone, and you only seen your kid for an amount of like 10 hours in like 2 months because the judge thinks that they need to work their way back into seeing the father that's been with them all the time. Like, my baby ain't forget about me. She only 4. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. The kids are 2. They ain't forgot their daddy. If his daughter can call her, she can go see him. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, yeah, you just got these crazy women who come up with these wild stipulations when it comes to court cases. Then you get some marked judge that's trash, and she a woman, and then they try to bring up all the negative things in your life, but then they fail to realize is that all the negative stuff that they can bring dirt and they can put on your name, those women accepted that. Women accept all the stuff that you do until you have a baby with them, and then, it's a problem. Like, what? You was over here with me flipping bricks, and now we have a baby, and all of a sudden you think I'm the bad one because I did all the stuff. You just was sitting here benefiting from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a bunch of nonsense. So let me show y'all. this. I'm gonna put this on the big screen. Now, this is actually my court case from attorneys, my attorney, her attorney, representation parties, myself, my baby mama. You know what I'm saying? They got the judge name over here, Martha Oaks. She's the same judge on all these cases. She's a dirtbag. I don't care who tell her, who show her. Martha Oaks is a dirtbag. She don't want fathers to be in their kids' lives. You know what I'm saying? And so, that's just what it is. This court case was filed in 2015. It says closed in 2017, right? Pay attention to what I'm saying. It says, if this is all public stuff. Yeah, I ain't showing y'all nothing that ain't public. Like this, So if you want to look it up, be my guest. But closed in 2017, which it wasn't closed, because I'm going to show y'all, but y'all just got to pay attention to the dates. Filed August 5th, 2015, and that was my daughter was 4 years old, and it's closed 2017, so it wasn't closed. So September 1st, 2016. All right, so we had a in 2015 we got a schedule, right? So my baby mama had already been keeping my kid away, so I had to take her to court. You know, it took like 3 months to get her into court. She had to be served. You know what I'm saying? She was ducking, dodging that. You know what I'm saying? Just weird stuff that deadbeat baby mamas do. You know what I'm saying? Moving and not giving me the address to where my kid is living and shit. Just deadbeat baby mama stuff. Okay, so we finally got her. We got the court. Got the schedule or whatever. So we had a schedule. I don't have a schedule, but you know, every other weekend or whatever. And actually, I had my daughter every other weekend, and I had her Tuesday night. I pick her up from school. Have her off Wednesday. I drop her off at school. Pick her up from school, and Thursday I drop her off at school. And then every other weekend, right? So, bam. Soon, we in September. A year later. Not even a year later, you know, my baby mama kept my kid away. So now, this first initial paying my lawyer was $1,500. So now we got to go back to court, okay? Because we got a motion to enforce. You know how much he charged me for that? $1,000. So now we up to $2,500 with a first motion to enforce. 1 year later, on September 1st, we finally got that court date, right? Bam. Everything go well, right? So we got to have a pre-trial conference January 31st. Listen, it goes well and then it goes bad. You know what I'm saying? So it was going well. So we like, okay, is everybody settled? She's good. The kid is good. Bam. February 13th, we going to settle it. February 17th, she don't want to settle it. March 10th, she don't want to settle it because she want to give me as little time as possible. And I'm like, no, y'all gave me every other weekend and pick her up Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Those was my days, right? So, bam, she stopped letting me see my kids after March. We got to do a motion to enforce May 23rd of 2018. Like, this is a year later, but I couldn't tell you all the stuff that's happening, but whatever the case may be, she must have kept my kid from the settlement of March 10th, because we had to keep going back, because we had to, you know, negotiate days and stuff like that. I want as much time as I can with my kid. I don't know about y'all, but like every other weekend kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't know what kind of fathers y'all got. I mean, it was fun because I had all the time in the world to do what I want, but I still was part of taking care of my kid. Basketball, you know what I'm saying? I had my kid in karate, all that type of stuff. Well, anyway, 2018, motion to enforce. Because why? Because she stopped letting me see my kid, you know, making me miss Christmas, making me miss birthdays. So here we go, motion to enforce. Same year in June, like we go to court to enforce it, okay? Get back, June, motion to enforce visitation rights. ×1. That means there's another count of it, right? So we got to go back. Everything. Then we got to review the visitation. Because like I said, she keep my kid away and be like, well, she needs to spend time with him. So let's do 1 weekend here and 1 week or hour here this weekend. 2 hours the next time. And then like 4 hours the next time. And then like maybe she could stay the whole day. That's how they do it. I was like, what kind of stuff? And this is Judge Martha Oaks. I'm telling you, she's a bum. And, you know, it's just what it is. Martha Oaks, Oklahoma County, you're a bum. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, take that to the bank. Here we go. Review of visitation on September 14th. Friday, on December 21st, we had to go back to court for a review on the motion to enforce that we already just went to. And then at that point, she keeping my kid again, right? So here we go. I'm telling you, it gets worse. Then I don't see my kid. So I ain't seen my kid again until March. So we got to go back in for another review on the motion to enforce. Why? Because she keeping my kid. She'll be like, oh, she not coming this weekend. And that's like it's like, so I had to call. Like I have a whole stack of police reports. Because police can't do nothing. Okay? Police cannot do nothing. Oh, if a woman want to keep the kid away from you, the police cannot do nothing. You just have to keep going to court. And by this time, this is in 2018. We've been 2 years in, and we've had 3 motion to enforce court dates in 2 years. Okay, this deadbeat mama mentality. And then in 2019 we have another one. Okay, so in 2019, July, motion for suspended should be expanded visitation hearing. Okay, then in September, review of the motion to enforce. Like, it's just like, come on. How many more motions to enforce do you need? Then finally in 2019, the motion to settle. So remember what I told y'all, this up here at the court, they said it was gonna be done in 2017. No, it wasn't done. We still hadn't finished till 2019. You know what I'm saying? And it still ain't over because guess what? Since 2019, I think I had my daughter was coming around for about another year and a half, and you know, I ended up getting a new girlfriend. And what did my baby mama do? She stopped letting me see my kid. But you know what's crazy? Is she hated my ex when we was together. And then when we broke up, her and my ex become best friends somehow. Like, what is this? A screw PJ over? Like, what are y'all doing? So CJ, big dog, I'm just telling y'all, man, like, you can establish all the paternity. You can fight for your kids. You can get on YouTube and beg, and you can do all this stuff. But if your baby mama's a deadbeat, this is what she gonna put you through. Like I'm telling you, this was 4 years. 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's actually 5 years of dealing with this stuff. 5 years of dealing with this stuff. And now here it is, 2023, and I don't even see my kid, dog. She done grew up. You know what I'm saying? She didn't grew up and we didn't grew apart. So, I mean, dog, you lucky your kids is 2, so you might have a little wiggle room in there. But man, just expect a fight. And seeing that she's willing to fight, you know what I'm saying? She's willing to keep your kids away. She's willing to block your number. I'm pretty sure you pay those phone bills. You know what I'm saying? She's up and willing to not let you see your kids. She's ready to find your kids a stepdaddy, big dog. So just be looking out for the fight, man. You gonna have to spend some racks to see them kids. And still, if she's the dirtbag that I suspect her to be, she gonna still keep your kids away, big dog. It don't matter what you do, how you do it, man. You see these basketball players, man, it don't matter how much money you got. If your baby mama's a dirtbag, she's just a dirtbag, man. It just, I mean, we can try to be nice and call these women, you know, by their names and stuff, but nah, man, we gotta just call it how it is. Man, if your baby mama a dirtbag, man, she a dirtbag, man. It just is what it is. You gonna get a judge, your judge might be a dirtbag enabler. You know what I'm saying? Like my judge, Martha Oak, she's a dirtbag enabler. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Like, this is what they want. They need the money. The lawyers want the money. It's so bad that I can't even pay the same lawyer. I gotta pay a whole different lawyer if I want to go see it. But why should I have to fight for my kid? You know what I'm saying? My kid phone bill is still in my name. Man, I got direct access to it, but I can't call her. Like, come on, dog. You telling me my number wasn't blocked? These bitches be dirtbags, though. But is it me being the person I am? Said, nah, I'm gonna keep her phone on because, you know, I'm gonna get to talk to her one day. Maybe she'll figure it out. And yes, she figured it out, but she still blame it on me. Like this dirtbag tell me I left my daughter. I ain't never leave my daughter. How I leave my daughter? I'm still here. That's what I'm saying. When they kids gonna get older, she gonna be like, she gonna try to blame you. You ruined our family. You did this. You did that. Girl, if you don't get over that, and it's like Royalty didn't just come over here and fight Nike, and her mama fighting Lexi, and you know, all type of wild stuff. Like, damn, all that. You lucky that stuff is all over the internet. You might get some play. And if you got a male judge, man, you'll be lucky. You'll be lucky if you get a male judge. If you get a woman judge, man, these women be so hurt and in their feelings, man. They see a player come through there and they just gonna be like, oh yeah, he think he can just do whatever he want, get whatever he want. We ain't gonna say nothing. Nah, man, them judges be dirtbags too, man. I ain't lying, man. Hey, so CJ, hey man, get you a lawyer, fight the good fight. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no receipts. Don't go buying them kids no more toys like that. Just get them what they need. Make sure they have a bed. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you can buy the food when they get there, but make sure they have a bed. Don't buy their clothes till they get there. Just be like, I got a place for them to sleep. If they mama don't want to send no clothes, I'll put clothes on them. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter, because that's what I had to do. My baby mama never sent clothes. Never, ever, 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 ever sent clothes. My daughter would actually come over there with dirty clothes on, shoes. Like, she'll put on the cheapest, raggediest shoes. Like, they ain't even supposed to be wearing sandals to school. One time, my kid had open toe sandals, and her mama sent her to school and they broke. So when I picked her up, my daughter didn't have no shoes, and they was like, don't send your kid with open toe sandals. I was like, cool. So when my baby went home that weekend with her mom, she had on these, I bought her these flip-flops because I was at work and I was delivering ice. So my baby, I picked her up in my work truck. I stopped at the dollar store when I was delivering ice. I got her some flip-flops so she'll have something on her feet, some little thong-toe shoes or whatever. Man, and then I sent her home in those because I wasn't about to send her home in those shoes. I know I ain't gonna get the shoes back. I mean, it's happened over and over. So I sent her with the shoes. You know, this bra sent her back with them damn things on. She sent her back and was like, you didn't send the other shoes. Girl, they was broke. I'm telling you, man, dirtbags, man. Dirtbags is gonna be dirtbags. It don't matter what they look like. You know, you don't know what kind of dirtbag Lexi is right now because she ain't got no kids. But, man, fellas, y'all out there, pay attention to the women y'all date. If they not letting their man see their kids, man, leave her. She's a dirtbag. She's a dirtbag. Now, if the daddy don't want to come around, that's a different story. But if this woman ain't trying to actively keep her kids in their father's life, like, oh no, it's your dad's weekend, you going over there. Like, if they giving their choice, do you want to stay here? Do you want to? No, sit down with the kids. I'm trying to get me some nookie. You playing for it, nigga? I'm the type, I call your daddy, and you picking this little motherfucker up. You understand what I'm saying? Shoot, don't play with me. Everyday people, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.